Okay, and as I have said before about all the other Indian families, I don't think I named any of them, but there was a lot of them that came up here to work for aircraft, and a lot of them worked for Coleman Company and different other companies. But there were the John Tiger family, the John Emahula family, the J. Hunter, well, J. Hunter, yeah, and there were the Moses J. family, Walter J. family, Harvey Ware family, the Robert Gouletto family. Let's see, the Stablers were in the area, and a lot of these families they had at least 3 or 4 kids apiece, so there was never a problem with finding somebody to run around with. At that, when we were younger, and it kind of right now, as far as I talk about the old folks being their folks, and now I'm the old folks, and it's different. I never thought I'd become an elder in the community, and people come up and asking me questions about this and that and what to do. And I don't plan to put on any airs or anything. Just tell them what I grew up with and what I know. So if that's not good enough, I guess that's the way it has to be. But like I say, there was the Squirrel family, Rufus and Lena Squirrel, and we had all kinds of animals, I guess. We had stolen bears, tigers, squirrels, black bears. And back then, it was a real good community to grow up in, and there was plenty of native. You never really lost track of your native heritage. I didn't think, because there was always something going on as far as there was the Methodist church to go to or the Baptist. It seemed to me like the Methodists were the powwow people and the Baptists were just the Baptist people. You had to pick, which I don't understand why you had to pick between your religion and your heritage. But a lot of them went to the Methodist church and kept their heritage. I mean, I would think that that's be one thing they would like to hang on to, because moving up from Oklahoma and keeping in touch with all the people. And there's a lot of people my age that, if they're not that started to work here in Wichita, and like myself, finally retired. A lot of them that weren't born here in Wichita tend to move back to Oklahoma. But like I say, me, Wichita being my home, I just decided to stay around here. Everybody talks about home, but home here is Wichita. It's not Oklahoma. But like I say, Wichita wasn't a bad place to grow up in. And then back in 1998, I believe it was, I don't think I've ever told this one yet. This is about when I worked for Coca-Cola, and the Summer Olympic Games were going to be held in Atlanta, Georgia. And so and I guess Coca-Cola here wanted to have something to do with it, because the torch was going to come through here. And so they contacted me and asked if I would want to be a torch carrier. And I said, sure. But it turned out that there was a uniform that you wore, which was a white t-shirt and had Olympic Games on the chest and a white pair of shorts. And out of all the people that carried the torch, I was the only one that didn't wear the uniform, because I was in native regalia, and we got on a canoe at the Douglas Street Bridge with the torch, and we floated down the river before the keeper was set up on the rocks that they have it set up on now. It was just set about river height of the river, and they built a stairwell out of wood to go up to the top, and the cauldron, Olympic cauldron, was set up there, and we came down and got out of the boat and climbed up the stairs, and we lit the torch, I don't know what the cauldron, I guess, Olympic cauldron, right there at the base of the keeper, which was at the time was pretty nice scenery. And But coming down the river, that both sides of the river was full of people. I don't think I've seen that many people. Uh, like I say, on both sides of the river, everybody was screaming and hollering, and it was pretty. And then as we got down closer to the around the exploration place, they started drumming, and it was kind of impressive to hear that drum as we was coming this way in the canoe, and the sound that it carried down the river. It was pretty impressive to me, and I was the only thing bad about that was I had wished my folks were still around because they would have enjoyed that. But a lot of the community now that are my age took part in that. Were part of the drum, and it was a pretty nice event that happened here at the Indian Center, and the torch is still here somewhere.